Alright, so let me show y'all. You don't get to be this big like me without knowing how to cook a little bit. So I was gonna throw up a video, let y'all see how we be putting it down. Right now, I'm about to actually make some Mastacolli, which is you're gonna be able to see the noodles. Got those boiling right now to get nice and soft. Ooh, this thing fucked up the camera. Can you see me? Can you see me? So got the noodles boiling. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'll put the clips together. But got the fresh lean ground beef going on. There's the ground beef, got that thawing out, and bam, got the old world ragu. Old world ragu is ragu sauce. It's gonna be a big part of it, but we still gotta rock. Damn, I might have to get that back from Casey. Got the seasonings going on. We got some garlic powder, some black pepper, some salt, and for those of you that are at least Puerto Rican or Spanish, there's a seasoning called adobo, which I know I have some, but I think I got it downstairs with Milltown, so I'm gonna have to go get that. But I'll cut to step 2 in a minute for y'all. All right, peace. All right, so this is the next step. I showed y'all that pack of ground beef before. I'm not using all of it because that was a really big pack of ground beef. But basically, the next step is to go on ahead, cook up the ground beef. This is just about ready here. So yeah, you want to be, nice and cooked. You don't want to get no salmonella, nothing like that. So you make sure it's nice and cooked up. So you cook up the ground beef. And then we'll proceed to the next step. All right, so there's our ragu sauce. What you guys didn't get to see was basically, and it was a little tedious, which is why I didn't do it on camera. It actually took 2 hands to do. But I had to drain the ground beef because for those of you who know, who do some cooking, ground beef tends to throw out a lot of grease from the meat when you cook it that way. So had to drain it. We don't want the mastacolli to come out all greasy tasting. So I just used a drain scoop and just scooped it in the pot while I was draining it. The next thing that I did was I actually added in the ragu, and this is what it looks like. See, this is the ground beef with the ragu mixed in. This basically makes up our total sauce for the mastacolli. So what we do have to do, and I know ragu itself is seasoned, but it doesn't have that Puerto Rican flavor to it. So we add a little extra to go into that. And the main ingredient is going to be this first one I'm going to show you here, called adobo. That's like the quintessential seasoning for like any Puerto Rican dish. Pretty much everything gets seasoned with adobo. And then, like I showed you earlier, you got adobo's little buddy, black pepper. Say hello to the world, black pepper. Hello, world. That's black pepper. And then my least favorite, but you got to throw a little bit in there for the taste. Not a big fan, but it does add a little kick to it. Garlic powder. Garlic powder ain't got nothing to say. Adobo was pretty quiet too. But anyway, so those are going to go all mixed in, along with something a little extra, but I'll show you that. I can show you right now, actually, so hang on. Here it is, here it is. It's mozzarella cheese. Hey, that's a spicy meatball. It's a me, Mario. Anyway, so we're going to throw some cheese in there too. We put a little bit of cheese in the mix just to get it a little cheesy, but most of it goes in a little bit later on. So, all right, so I'll get at you on the next step when I throw the noodles in so you can see what that looks like. Okay, cool, awesome, dude. So those are the noodles. Once they've been boiled, they actually look a lot bigger. They're nice and soft. Now that they've been boiled. So now there's a couple of ways to do this. Obviously, I actually have this all seasoned. Ready. It's pretty close to being ready to go. And I have the I did mix in some mozzarella cheese to give it a little cheesiness. You might see some of it sticking in the spoon there. But there is mozzarella cheese in there. Now, there's more than one way to do this, obviously. A lot of restaurants you go to will actually serve you the noodles with the meat and the sauce, just drizzled on top. I don't like it that way. I don't know, for some reason the meat always just comes out a little runny. Even when I'm eating at a restaurant, I'm not a big fan. So what I do is I take the noodles, we mix them right into the pot. Everything gets mixed in together. In my opinion, it's the best way to do it. So, again, that's just my opinion though. But I'll stir this a little bit again because it's starting to boil over a little bit. So that's what I do is I'll put the noodles in it, stir it all together, and we throw another layer of cheese on top and let that melt in so the whole thing comes out really good. So this is what we got when it's almost done. Hopefully you guys can get a good look there. But you got the Mastacolli noodles basically mixed in now with the sauce and the meat, everything thrown in there. The only thing left to do, something I forgot to mention before, but the only thing left to do, and you can see right there, I'm heating the oven. What you do is you throw the mozzarella cheese on top, smooth this out a bit, throw the mozzarella cheese on top, cover it in a good layer of cheese. You can actually throw that whole thing in the oven for just a couple minutes so that it melts right in. And again, I'll show you guys the finished product, but we're just about done. It's the only thing left to do, and it's ready to go and eat. So I'm hungry. It's almost time to eat dinner. Don't be looking at my double chin. That shit's not right. That's fucked up. Bam! Look at that. The cheese is on it. Doing it this way just takes a little too much to melt. It gets a little sloppy. So I go in ahead and I throw it in the oven, and it melts the cheese up pretty well. Makes it pretty even. But that's it with the cheese on top. So again, we're almost done. I think y'all really gonna enjoy how this turns out. Unfortunately, I'm the only one eating it. So I'm the only one that's really gonna enjoy eating it after it's done. You know, Milltown's downstairs. This has some ground beef in it, and most of you guys probably know he doesn't really do meat that much. And I told him to ask Robo if he wanted to come over and eat, but I guess he's going over to Robo's to get some shit done. So it looks like this whole pot is basically gonna be my lunch for the next couple days, along with being my dinner tonight. So cool breeze. Again, almost done. I'll show y'all when it's over, and then it'll be over, and then I get to eat, and then it's over. It's over. It's over. I'm coming for you, Mastacolli. It's over. So this is pretty much it. That's the finished product with the cheese melted on top. When I serve myself a plate, I'll show y'all that too. It looks delicious, and it's pretty much ready to go. So I'm gonna let it cool just a little bit because I just took it out the oven, and then I'll go on ahead and serve myself a plate. All right, so I'm about to have my Italian dish with a Puerto Rican twist with the adobo in it. And I got this to go with it. Haha, Malta. It's like the ultimate Puerto Rican drink right there. Not everybody likes it. It's an acquired taste. I grew up drinking it, so I love it. It's one of my favorite drinks. It's a malt beverage, but it's non-alcoholic. So you don't gotta worry about me getting fucked up. Like, hey man, I'm feeling good. But no, it's non-alcoholic. So, but I'm about to enjoy this dinner. And peace out, y'all.